Hey, welcome back to the Car Shocker. My name is Jimmy Prater. I'm a car closer. That's what I do. I close and close and close. I close car deals, and I love closing car deals. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I want you to love closing car deals. I want you to close as many as you can. But it takes a process to close them. It takes a sales process and a closing process to close your deals. And it's about promoting the right people. Are you promoting within? If you're promoting within to management, let's talk about that for a minute. If you're promoting within a manager, who are you promoting and why are you promoting? Are you promoting for all the wrong reasons? For instance, you have to first define what you think is a leader, because you want a leader in that position, right? You don't want a follower, and that's a problem promoting within. You have a bunch of followers because they're following you, dealer, of what you're doing and what you've done to be so successful over the years, right? So they're following you. You have paved the path. You have the recipe for success. The blueprint's out there. Do it like this or go home, right? Is that your attitude? Okay. Or are you trying to improve? Are you trying to improve? Because if you want to improve, you got to have a leader. What's the definition of a leader? What's your opinion of a definition of a leader? You have to decide that. My definition is someone that is not afraid to make a mistake. Someone who's not afraid to make a decision. Somebody who's not afraid to take risk. Somebody who's innovative. Somebody who's a motivator. There's your key word right there, motivator. Now, the salesperson, let's say you brought a salesperson up. You moved the salesperson up to what? Move the salesperson up to manager. You're now a desk guy. Congratulations. Okay, well, why not bring somebody from the outside who has those characteristics of being a leader? Most likely the person that you brought up is a follower, unless you see something in that individual. You see something in that individual that say that individual is a leader. Maybe all the sales staff listens to that individual. Maybe that individual is always a motivator, never ever negative, is always selling cars, right? There's another thing. Oh, we don't want to take the best car salesperson off the floor and make it a manager. We're going to lose 20 cars a month. That's not a really good mentality either. It's about promoting a leader. It's about promoting skills of leadership, skills of motivation. Now, let's say the general manager moved up to general manager, from general sales manager to general manager. Is that individual a real leader? Or are you just making your numbers? Does that individual have enthusiasm? Is that individual making advertising that's still stuck back in the 90s? You know what I'm talking about. You're advertising on TV at one car, at least one car, little disclaimers at the bottom. Can't even read them on an 80-inch TV. Is that manager still making decisions, conservative decisions? Because that's what you want, dealer? Now you promoted this manager to general manager, or let's even say general sales manager. And they're still making them kind of decisions because they came up through the ranks. They came up being a follower, following your footstep, dealer. And you're in a different generation. See, this is the new generation. Are you keeping up with the new generation technology and marketing and motivation? What kind of motivation do you have? Are you yelling at your salespeople inside the sales meetings? Is that going to help you sell more cars? Will it help you sell more cars by telling everybody we've always done it like this? Think about that. We've always done it like this. Oh, okay, so now you're complacent. Now I understand you have to promote with them because you can't find talent in your area. You take a market like Lansing, Michigan. That's a small market. A lot of great dealers there, a lot of great people in the business there, but it's a small market. Comparable to everywhere else in the country, that's a really small market. So you really have to choose from a 25-mile radius, right? You're choosing to find somebody in a 25-mile radius. It's hard in Los Angeles to find a finance manager to work at your dealership, a really good finance manager. They're hard to find. It's hard to find a real desk guy to get on your desk and start desking deals. So you feel obligated that you have to promote within. I get it. But are you teaching them motivation? Are you teaching them leadership skills? Those are vital of being a manager. Okay, it's not about, I'm going to look at your time card and make sure you were punching out correctly or punching in correctly. It's about being a leader. Hey, I got you, buddy. I know you're late. Okay, that's just an example. Or, hey, we're going to try something different. This isn't working out. We've only been selling 100 used cars a month. This isn't working out. We're going to try something different. Oh, let's stay conservative. Let's not, we don't want to be judged by everybody. We got to worry about our clientele here. Do you really know who your clientele is? All right, let's say you're in Lansing, Michigan. Do you really know who your clientele? I talk to a lot of dealers when I always ask them, who's your clientele? I get the same story all the time. They're always telling you everyone, and they give you like a boundary. That's what they do. Yeah, we sell everyone these cars because they work for the auto manufacturer. Well, now we got a problem with General Motors auto manufacturers, and they got a black eye for shutting down a couple stores, one in Michigan itself, Hamtramck. The other one in Ohio. Yes, the one in Canada, but we won't talk about that one. The problem is you're staying complacent. Now, when the market changes really fast, how are you going to recover? Do you have a closing process in place? Or are your managers auditors? Now, if your managers are just auditors and you're just accepting any deal that's got some profit in it, all right, then you can promote within. But you got to look for a leader if you want to improve. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and share it. Like it and share it. I'd appreciate it. Or subscribe. Hit that little bell button next to it. Every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Now, do yourself a favor. My name is Jimmy Prater. Go close something. Yeah!